the big blitz that happened with the prolific offenders. Can you outline the scope of time that took and how that went about?
Absolutely. It's something we're extremely proud of. We did do a media release on it last week, but it was from November 21st to the 25th here in Central Plains area. So what it was, Mike, we brought in, it's basically called a SERT operation. So it's a strategic enforcement response team that comes into Portage. So we brought members in from the RCMP all over the province that specialize in these areas, and we also partnered with the Manitoba First Nations Police and the Brandon Police Service as well. So they supplied members to assist us with the operation. It was obviously something we kept pretty low-key prior to initiating the project, because it's not something we wanted the public to be aware of until after the fact. So the operation went on for a week, and we targeted prolific offenders in our area. I know we talked a lot about that recently in the media, but we focused on some violent offenders and people that we deal with regularly in the community. And the success that we had from that operation was just tremendous, the results that we had. We were able to execute 13 warrants on offenders. We had 36 charges laid as a result of the operation. We executed 7 search warrants on properties in the area, and that focused on Portage La Prairie, Sandy Bay First Nation, Long Plain First Nation, as well as other areas that we cover. So it was the feedback that we've gotten from it has been very positive. Some of the things I can tell you about that we seized, we did seize 13 firearms. So those are taken off the streets in our areas from a result of those search warrants that we've done. We also had 4 imitation firearms that were seized. We had over 2 ounces of meth drugs seized from properties in the area. We had 22 other weapons that were seized. So when I say other weapons, it could be knives or brass knuckles or those sorts of things other than firearms. And we also recovered many stolen items as well, including an ATV, a dirt bike, a vehicle, a welder, and many other items that were associated to property crimes in our area. So yeah, we were able to get out and focus on some of our violent offenders and targets, and as a result, like I said, we had 36 charges, and those charges range from firearms offenses to possession of stolen property, to breaches of court orders, and those sorts of things. So yeah, as you can see, for a week's worth of work, we had some tremendous results there.
It was really timely because the communities have been concerned about crime, and then for this to just come through, I guess this sends a message out to other prolific offenders.
Absolutely, and that's our whole, the message that we want to send out to the public, is that we don't take it lightly. It's something we take very serious. I've taken the time to sit down with our councils and our mayors and, partner with our Crown Attorney's offices just to make sure, we've put our focus on these areas. These are, the prolific offenders are people that we deal with over and over in our community, and we want to send the message that, we're not going to tolerate crime in our community, and this was just one of the projects that we have in mind going forward, and the results, I think, speak for themselves, with the charges we laid and with the property that we see. So yeah, and I just want to give a special shout out to all the members that took part in the project. There was upwards of 20 members that took part. They worked day and night for the duration of that project, and the work that they did was absolutely tremendous. And I had the opportunity to sit in with some of the members during the planning stages, and they just did tremendous work in our area. And I know it'll send a positive message to our community, and I've already spoke to some of our councils, and they're very pleased with the outcome and the work that was done.
Is this like a direct response to concern, or it's just a routine thing anyway?
This is a project that's been taking place over the province and the division that we started this year. It was started out of our headquarters in Winnipeg. So we're going to focus on certain areas in the province, and basically it's driven by crime statistics, by our analysts that keep track of what's taken place in the communities in the province. And we felt based on recent activity and some of the great work that the members have been doing, that Portage and the Central Plains area would be a perfect place to have the SERT operations. So I was extremely pleased when I got the call to say that they were going to send the team out here to help us out. So it was a tremendous success and something that I'm very proud of for sure.
And you say it started this year?
Just started. This was the second one that we did. The first one we did was up in North District. So this is just the second one, and it's something that we hope can continue in the province. You know, I know it's been supported by our government and the province as well, and I know the minister sat in on our press conference that we had last week in Winnipeg, and he was very pleased with the work and the outcome for sure.